special shipment he was asking after. Everything there? Good.
Worse than war rations, these. Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
We're doing ain't fit for beasts.
Most of this is scrap.
He works the damaged rapier, trying to straighten the blade.
Most of this is scrap.
His grip on the spear and looks
If I had
past
boards,
you.
I could do something. Maybe.
Don't move, Jules. Save your strength.
Samadel's focus and attention is wholeheartedly devoted to tending Han's leg.
Claude?
As soon as all our wounded are
Can you
healed,
hear me?
we'll need to search for the defences Gareth left to find.
Matis, let me change your dressing.
It hurts. I'm fine, I swear. See to the others.
But for now, we owe it to our own to ease their pain.
The young woman chews her lower lip as she observes the injured before her.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad!
It hurts.
It is good. I see it.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad!
She bends to grab a rag, wiping her blood-smeared hands.
If you're looking for healing, sorcerer, well, there's not much I can do.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad!
Please, take the pain away.
I wouldn't be much of a seeker if I didn't recognise a sorcerer, especially one still wearing their collar. We work to protect Source and its most gifted wielders. We're looking for sorcerers with special...
She takes you in and almost smiles.
I suppose we'll see about you. If we ever make it out of here, that is. But before that, I've got the injured to see to. If you know a way, I'd be beyond grateful. Magic? All I've got is my own two hands and...
She trails off and limply gestures to her paltry make.
I'm not even a healer. Ours was killed in the attack. Do what you will. Just don't cause them any more Claude? Are you still with us?
By Lucian's locks, stop
Take the
fidgeting,
pain
lad!
away.
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
I will not be a burden. Leave me be.
Focus on your breathing, Jules. Slow and deep. Claude, turn your head if you can hear me.
The lizard holds a crimson-soaked rag against his side. He looks up as you approach, his expression oddly serene.
Magisters, they found our camp near the old harbour and unleashed hell upon us. I'm lucky in a way. I was wounded by an arrow.
Rest, Jules.
We have help. We survive. And soon we leave.
Claude, are you still with us?
It wasn't just sword and spear the Magisters used on us. No, they had these weapons. Living beings, depleted of source and crucified, pathetic to look at until...
It hurts!
the power that they unleashed. There was nothing we could do. Only run. Shriekers they're called. I can still... Sir Gareth is looking for a way to defeat them now. Let us hope he finds.
Rest, Jules.
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
Claude, are you still with us?
By Lucian's locks, stop fidgeting, lad.
Matis, the wound is festering. It needs to be changed.
I'm fine, I swear. See to the others.
A young man in oversized armour paces around.
Every approach blocked. Oh, damn it. What good are battle tactics?
He glances up. In quick succession, he becomes aware of both your presence.
Who the blazes are you? A sorcerer, indeed. A seeker can always recognize a sorcerer when they see one. Though, of course, your collar gives you away.
The birds are asleep.
You meant Verdus.
Moon's in the sky.
Then he's as good as dead. We're the seekers
seven
he
watch
spoke
o'er
of.
us. You're safe in
You,
bed.
a god-woken. You could be
So
important.
close your sweet eyes.
But there's no way to be
Rest
certain
your
until we've
head.
left this
Smoke
blasted
and
island
screams.
behind us.
Echoes of death.
Verdus was god-woken.
Gareth,
He was a powerful
back.
sorcerer. If you're the same as Verdus, then we have to get you away from this place. He's a god-woken too. A failed one as far...
The young man anxiously fidgets with his curved bow. You've found a matter close to his heart.
That's easier said than done, I'm afraid. Much easier said.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
smoke and screams. Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Smoke and screams. Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky. The seven watch o'er us, you're safe in bed. So close your sweet eyes and rest your wee head.
Don't tell anyone where you got this.
Everything now? Good.
Please, Armand, bless and protect your humble servant.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry.
Yeah, the Magisters have us cornered. They have these weapons. There's weapons. Ancient devices that can counter those things. But he hasn't returned. If Sir Gareth doesn't come back with those weapons in tow, well...
The young man throws a furtive glance towards the shrine looming out of the water nearby.
The masked priestess, Gratiana. She gave us shelter here and told Sir Gareth how to stop the Shriekers. But you'll help us.
His shoulders visibly relax.
Thank you. Allies are in short supply in this place. Please, ask. Whatever helps.
You forget my name here?
None. He set out to find those source weapons, and that's the last we saw of him.
Smoke and screams, echoes of death.
We came to free an elf called Verdus from Fort Joy. He was a godwoken. He could have been the next divine, but we failed him. The old stories say they're weapons, devised by the mad Source King, Brachus Rex. Well, before there's a divine, there must be a godwoken. Only a special few among sorcerers have this potential. Without them, a true successor to Lucian will never rise. Sir Gareth? He's the finest seeker I know. I'm honoured to the Magister flagship, the Lady Vengeance.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted. Got it.
I wouldn't say it around later, but this ain't looking good. Far from it. We're fish on the boat deck without Gareth.
Echoes of death. Gareth, please come back. Please, Armand, bless and protect your humble servant.
Perhaps if those bleeding dwarves didn't eat so much.
You see a young woman, alone and staring off into the distance.
So dark. So cold.
Here's the goods. Like you wanted.
The woman stares into the far distance, gently rocking back and forth.
Flames. Flames everywhere.
She rocks back and forth in her seat, completely unresponsive.
Bless and protect your humble servant.
Wished, bonny bairn, now don't you cry. The birds are asleep, the moon's in the sky.
Here's
The seven watch o'er us.
Before you stands a figure, her body wreathed in cloth. All you can see of her eyes are two dark holes in an ornate mask.